It makes you and I perhaps do some things in between that we shouldn't do, or say some things we shouldn't say, or conclude to things we shouldn't conclude. Because until God puts the period to it and declares it is done, it's not done. And I believe since He knows how to cook His people best, and He knows how long we need to be in the oven, and He puts the thermometer in and determines when to take it out and say it's done now, we need to learn how to believe that if we're in an oven and it feels hot, recognize that the heat's no hotter than what God has prescribed for it to be, because when He says it's done, you come out on top. You really do come out on top. I can't think of any incident in my life where if I finally got to the place to let it go and trust God, when it was concluded, it came out on top. But as long as I kept messing with it, and I kept trying to regulate and control it, or I kept trying to speak it into being how I wanted to be, it never did come out right. And it never will. Because you know something, if I have the power to do that, it eliminates the need for God, and it destroys Him being all powerful. We have no right to take away the all-powerfulness of God. But we have a tendency, without meaning to strip Him, even though in reality we can't, but in our actions, we dethrone Him, we strip Him, we minimize Him, and we turn around and sometimes even eliminate Him. And the worst one of all is when we incorporate Him in our wrong decisions and our bad ideas, because we don't want to rest and wait patiently for God to work things out. I made up in my mind, I said, Father, we're waiting on the remaining of this project because it hasn't got the period in it yet. We just got one phase of it done, the sale of the old building to get to the new building. Now the next phase,